Yeah, just don't mind the rats. They might nibble at your toes. But I'm really scared of pregnant ladies, so just stay still so we can really take our time here. And I'm one of the most hygienic people I know, especially because most people who I know are rats. There we are. There is the extraction. Okay. Yeah, we got a whole lot of gunk out of there. Good. So these were all the extractions that we got out today. Hello, hi there. So you're my 2 o'clock? And what's your name again? Alright. I'll probably forget that, but it's not that important. I always like to ask though, just in case people have really cool names, you know, or really lame ones, then I know what to avoid when I am having a baby. So anyways, so you have got acne problems? Yep, I can tell. Don't worry, we all have our flaws. We all have the things that we wish we could change. Happens to the best of us. Yeah, I'm just taking a good long inspection of the skin and of your quality of pimples. What we'll be doing today is just some extractions of those, and then I can give you advice at the end on how to solve the problem. Although, realistically, you shouldn't trust me because I benefit from you needing extractions. Anyways, I'm gonna start with this light tool. I'm just taking a look again at the skin. Getting a look at the pores, and if you have scarring, which it does look like you do. It's alright, don't worry. Just a little flaw in the face, nothing to fear. Okay, I'm going to begin poking and prodding. I've got this little wooden tool here that I'm just scratching and seeing the sort of irritation that you've got going on in your skin. How irritated can your skin get? Good, good. Alrighty. So, for the actual extractions, I've got this old rag that I found, and I've got some tools. Let me grab them. So I've got 3 main tools. Let's start with this one. So this one is a triangle tip and it's metal. And what we'll be doing is just pressing onto the skin, and then the extractions will come out. And we have our towel to wipe them off. So really nothing to worry about. Just stay still, stay relaxed. If you're relaxed, it helps your skin relax and let the extractions extract, if that makes sense. Okay, I'm gonna be starting on the forehead. Alrighty, so you have quite a few, so I'm gonna be taking my time, but at the same time, you know, this you get what you pay for. You know, I'm not paid by the hour, so I want to get this done. So I'm just pressing lightly on the skin. Just stay still, okay? Good. Good. Once again, stay still. I'm just pressing onto the skin and just and breathe in and breathe out. Okay. Good. Very good. Just continue to be good. Okay. Some of them are coming out pretty easily, and as I'm pushing, I'm noticing others that are sort of coming out of the skin naturally, which is quite good. Yeah, we definitely want that to happen, so. Good. Good. Going to go onto the temple over here. Good. Alrighty. Just continuing along. I'm getting the small ones, but you do have a lot of larger ones. For those, I'm actually going to be using a tool and some tweezers to help remove that. I'm just getting the blackheads right now, which are just these little dots. They're not so much as pus. And basically it's oil, dead skin, it gets sort of caught. If you want to get rid of those, try salicylic acid. Just this one's being a little stubborn, so just stay really still and just take on. Okay, good. Breathe in and out. I'm telling you, it helps. It helps a lot. Continuing on the forehead and the extractions. Good, good. I'm going to be moving on to the nose now. It seems to have gotten very cloudy in my office, even though my office is on the side of the road. So it makes sense that it got cloudy because we were outside. Sorry about that. Just working between the eyebrows. Right now we're going to move down. Continuing on a little bit lower now, we're just pushing it out. Excellent. On the nose there, pushing. Good. On the side of the nose over here. Okay. It's very satisfying, let me tell you. Getting all of these out. If only you could see it, wouldn't that be nice? Okay. Continuing along, just down the nose, no pressure, just don't have to be doing good at all right now, you know, it's just time to relax and sit back. Good. Let's check this side now. Alrighty. Lots of gunk coming out, I'm sure. If your nose could talk, it would be saying, you've all that pressure, all that buildup. Sure, it cannot feel nice at all. So I'm happy that you are getting this done today, because I don't think that your nose would have wanted to wait much longer. Good. Now I think that there will be holes, but that's okay, and they might get filled back up, but it's alright. It's okay. You can always just come in for another extraction. Always happy to have you here. have you. Yeah, just don't mind the rats. They might nibble at your toes, but they don't mean any harm. Yeah, I quite enjoy their company, to be honest. Well, generally they're pretty decent at staying in their lane, I think. And I think that's a strong quality to have in roommates. Okay, I'm gonna do your chin now and the top of your lip. These parts are very painful, specifically the lip area. Extraordinarily painful, but beauty is pain. Ask the rats, they know all about it. Let's go. Good. Thank you for not screaming, I have to say. I've gotten noise complaints before because people start to scream and then the cops are called and, I have to act like I'm not a businessman because I don't have a license. It's a whole ordeal, but anyways, the point being, I appreciate you for staying calm and still. Let's just lift your chin a little bit. Chin. Thank you. Yeah. Well, it's easy to get dry on the chin as well. Yeah, definitely. It's definitely easy because actually I don't know why, but I don't have to know everything to be a dermatologist, okay? Plenty of dermatologists don't know anything about how Rome was built. Nobody looks at them funny. Yeah, sorry if this is pinching. There we go. Good. Just gonna take a look here, just seeing if, running my finger along and seeing if your skin's okay. Oh, does it feel okay? Yeah, to me it feels a little tender, but that's to be expected. We're pushing on it with metal tools. Couldn't expect less. You don't really have a lot going on in the cheeks. Let me just get the few blackheads that you do. I'm gonna go over here and just... Okay. Awesome. I'm going to take the cloth now. Just gonna get a clean side of it. I'm just going to wipe down the face because there's a few extractions just sort of peeking out and I don't want it to just sit on top of the skin. Okay. Good. So, I want to begin to do the actual extractions of the pimples. So I'm going to be using a tool. Let me grab it. I found where I put it. So this one's a little bigger, it's a little more circular, which is gonna be better for the pimples. And I'm also going to be using these tweezers. And what I'll be doing is taking the little metal tool. It's going to be a little bit colder since this one's just been sitting out and that one was on your face for a while, so it might feel a little chilly. And then I'll be popping the pimple and then just taking what actually comes out of the pore, and this is just, it's easier cleanup. So that's what I'll be doing. Looking around at your face. Okay, I think we can make this work. I also have this plastic bin. It's actually a bathtub for Lord of the Rings rubber ducky, and I'll be putting all of your extractions inside of here. If that's alright, I'm just gonna place it on my knee for right this second. Good. Okay. So, are you ready? I'm going to start with one on the chin. So just stay really still. I'm just taking a gander and just popping it out of the pore slowly. We don't need to rush it at all. There we are. There is the extraction. Putting it in the little bathtub. Let's continue on the pore here. Getting out what we can and just taking our time with it. No need to rush. There we are. Putting it in the bathtub. Gonna move along to the jaw now. You have one that's pretty big on the jaw over here. Might take 2 turns to get out everything. Just pulling on it with my tweezers. We've got it. Does look like it's gonna need a double extraction, so let's continue with the one on your jaw here. Just stay still. Sorry if it pinches. Yeah, we got a whole lot of gunk out of there. But don't worry, this is fairly normal. To have this much excess inside of the skin. Just wiggle in here just to try and get it out. Along here, just trying to get it. Just stay still so we can really take our time here and just slowly get it out. It's not a hard process at all. It just takes a little bit of time. But I do have a lunch date. So it's a late lunch, I know, but she's not very good at reading the time, so. Okay. Just trying to make sure when I put it in the bathtub, I'm not getting all of it off. Because I don't want it to just be left over on top of the tweezers and then putting that back onto your skin. To me, that sounds a little risky. So just trying to make sure I really do my thorough diligence. I'm gonna go back over on this side. Just stay really still so we can really take our time. Good. Yeah, you wouldn't believe what's under the surface on people's skin. I'm gonna go on to between the eyebrow over here. This section is quite a big one, not the biggest, but quite big, so just got it out. Going on the temple over here. Job. You are by far one of the best clients that I've had in a very long time, so I do appreciate that. A lot of people come in here and they whine and they complain your prices are too high. Although most of my customers are the homeless. Okay, got that one. yeah, if you ever want to come back, I'd be willing to give you a pretty hefty discount just for being such a good client. Yeah, I thoroughly appreciate it. Thoroughly appreciate it, let me tell you. Okay. Go on the top here again. Got it. Isn't that crazy what can live inside of your pores? And we just have no idea about it. I mean, that's why I think that what I do is so important. Because so many people just wouldn't even have any idea what was going on inside of their skin, you know? And I help people, I just help them, okay? I don't need to say anything else. Good. It's definitely, a long job, you know. Sometimes payless, but I get to see people glowing. And most people who get to see that are people who deal with pregnancy people. But I'm really scared of pregnant ladies, so. Specifically pregnant ladies, you know. Other genders are fine, but I just couldn't work with the ladies, and apparently that's like a problem. Anyways. Okay. So, I have a really itchy nose. Don't worry, I haven't used any of these tools to itch my nose. I wouldn't do that. That would be unhygienic. And I'm one of the most hygienic people I know, especially because most people who I know are rats. Rats are people too. Of course they are. Another one bites the dust. It's pretty incredible. Your skin doesn't even look that red currently, which I'm very impressed about. Most people who go through this procedure end up with just like, you ever see the inside of a watermelon? Yeah, it looks like that. It's crazy. But without the seeds, because I've removed all of their black seeds. So, you should see how many extractions you have. It's actually crazy how many there are in this Lord of the Rings bathtub. Yeah, it's pretty crazy, but we're almost done, I think, and then let's show you them and show you the damage. I know a lot of people are curious. If you want, I'll even let you take them home as souvenirs. Good. Excellent. So, you're still feeling okay? A little lightheaded? That's normal. That's normal. There's a little bit of bleeding, yeah. But I promise it's normal. Happens with most of my clients, let me tell you. Excellent. Perfect. We're almost done here, just a few more. And I think it's right. I'm just gonna get that one, okay? let me show you this first. Let me put down my tools. So these were all the extractions that we got out today. There's a lot in here. And where is it? This little brush. Watch this. It's the most satisfying part. In my opinion. I mean, this is why I do what I do. This is why every day I wake up and I'm a dermatologist. I mean, I could be anything in the world. But I'm a dermatologist because there's nothing more satisfying than brushing people's pimple pus. So I'll let you take this as a souvenir, and I really hope that you enjoy your pimple extraction today and that you enjoy having such a lovely decoration or possible science experiment, or you could also use it in some form of witchcraft, a ritual of some sort. And thank you for letting me brush the pus afterwards. It's just truly the best part. Alrighty, have yourself a lovely rest of the day, and do remember that my service costs $5 plus tax.